Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gracelyn Sorrell and welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. Guess what? I'm doing Vlogmas! Oh my god! Alright, so today I want to talk about how the good guy or the good person, girl, you know, whatever, can be the wrong person, okay? Now, I came up with this topic because I recently saw a picture of a guy that I used to talk to, and when I saw him on my timeline, I was just thinking about God's protection and how if I would have let him, this guy would have treated me like a queen, okay? I mean, like, he had a job, a good job, he had his own apartment, you know, and I was still in high school at the time, so he really I could have been out here with this guy. So when I saw that though, I was just thanking God for his protection. I remembered that a lot of the guys that I talked to were fairly good guys. I mean, they treated me well, some of them opened doors for me, others weren't that great, but most of them were pretty good guys. But these good guys weren't the guys for me. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys about this because maybe you're in a relationship with someone and you know you're considering moving forward. But before you do that, I want you to take some time with you and the Lord and really ask God, is this who I need to be moving forward with? Or is there something better that you have for me? Because I know that there's like a debate or there's a conversation going around like, is there just one person for you? I believe that God has the best option for you somewhere, but you will never know that if you keep settling for who you're with, and then the next person you're like, oh, he's better than the last, or she's better than the last, or she does this that this person didn't do. And no, you're not going to have anybody that's perfect, but there's a standard. There is a standard. You should not be ever called out of your name. You should not tolerate, you know, anything crazy. Like, you shouldn't tolerate that. It's important to go to God about if this is God's option for you, and not only any option but God's best option. And that's why purity is so important, and purity is possible because we can actually pray our way into the best option that God has for us. I truly believe that if I had let that guy treat me like a queen, I would have been living lavish, I'm sure, with Prada purses and stuff. But is he my soul partner? Like, were we created to be together to live out God's purpose for our lives as individuals and for our lives as a couple? When people see us, do they see the glory of God? You know, does he respect me? Do you respect him as a man? Do you know how to submit to him? If you don't even know and understand submission, it may be important for you to get into the Word and really look at what even submitting to God looks like before a man. Because if you can't submit to God, then how is God going to lead your relationship? So I think it just goes back to, Lord, is this the best option for me? And God, if it's not, remove this person from my life and bring in who you have for me, God. And this thing, I believe, takes time. I don't think it's just like you pray once and, you know, he's just gonna poof, pop up, or she's gonna pop up. But it might be like a couple months of, you know, talking to God and talking to the Father, like, Father, what do I even deserve? Like, is this how you've intended me to be treated as a woman? And as a man, am I in the right position? Am I being the leader that I need to be to lead this woman and lead my future family into destiny? So it's like, it's deeper, and that's exactly why I do not date, and I made that announcement a couple of months ago, and at least for this period of time I'm not dating, because I just know that there's a best option for me out there, and I'm not going to settle, and I'm not going to allow looks or what you do or what you give to me be the deciding factor of marriage for a lifetime. Like, that cannot be the only thing that you have to offer is things. And our relationship is like, I'm trusting you to hold my life, I'm trusting you with my life, I'm giving you, in a sense, my life when I'm connecting with you sexually. So this is why purity is important. I've seen some marriages, for example, Jamal and Natasha Miller, if you want an amazing example of a marriage, by no means perfect, because of course no marriage is perfect or no relationship is perfect, but by all means purpose. It's just so beautiful how they work together, how they operate together, the way that they do business together, but the way that Natasha is a wife, but she's also a mother, and she's there for her husband, and she supports their husband. Like, it's just this compromise and beautiful exchange for each other, like on behalf of one another, and they submit to God in their marriage, and they have this beautiful ministry called Married and Young. It's a business, it's a ministry, it's all of these things. They're like my mentors. They're like my virtual mentors, if you will. So if you have not, check them out. Go to marriedandyoung.com and go follow at Jamal Miller and at Natasha Ann Miller, because they're just a beautiful example of what a kingdom couple looks like. I know that you see all these like Twitter memes and stuff like, this is what real love looks like, and it's like they're playing basketball together. You know, I don't really understand that, but hey, if you can also have fun while living in purpose, that is everything. Like, you don't want to just sit there like all the time and like being bored with the person. Like, no, you want to enjoy your life. You want to live with this person. You want to breathe with this person. You want to take in every moment with this person, and everything that God is doing in you, you're doing with this person. So you want that to be enjoyable. You don't want to be in anything for the rest of your life that is like, I want out. Like, God, where is the way out? So you want to make the right decisions now so that later you won't have to pay for maybe the poor decisions that you've made now. So I just kind of wanted to help you out so you don't make the wrong decisions, okay? Marriage is very serious, and so is dating, and so is purity, and the whole process to get to marriage. Like, it's all a whole thing, okay? Like, is the person that you're dating right now, are they going to heaven? I know it's a deep question. Do they talk to the Lord? Like, let's even start there. Do they even talk to God? Do they acknowledge that there is a God? And if they acknowledge that there is a God, what God are they believing in? Are they believing in Buddha, Allah, the universe, or whatever? So what are they believing in? And is that the direction that you desire to go in? Is that who you want to be led by? Or do you want to be led by the Spirit of the living God? Do you want to be led by someone who knows the Holy Spirit? Do you want to be led by someone who knows prayer, who knows how to pray their way out of a deep situation? You got to make sure that you're being led, women, by the right man, and men, you are leading in the right way, and you are following the right leader, which is God, so that she may submit to someone worthy of being submitted to. That's all I had for you guys today. And I also wanted to say, I'm considering doing Vlogmas until December 12th, so that's like 2 more days, because I don't want this to be a content overload. I just don't want to post like too many videos. So like, let me know down below if you guys want me to keep going with Vlogmas. Like, you gotta give me something. Like, I need some likes on these videos. I need y'all to be interactive, because if you want me to do it, y'all gotta give me something. You know, I can't just be out here like working and y'all aren't giving me anything. You're not getting anything out of it. So let me know if you want me to continue until December 25th, which is Christmas, or if you want me to stop at the 12 days of Christmas. My true love came to me. Okay, anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share with someone. And of course, always remember that purity is possible.